Hey Kennedy, I'm Ben.
And I'm Yusuf.
And this is Kennedy Impact. So Yusuf, there's only 3 shows left this year.
Yeah, time flies by.
It gets faster when you turn 18.
It also flies by when you're gambling.
Here's a public service announcement on gambling.
What's up, man? You trying to shoot, cuz? Come on, what's up? Put up $1, baby. What's up? Come on. I dice, no dice. Come on, baby. I ain't juculating, baby. You understand? I try to do this for you, you know what I'm saying, real quick for you, baby. See that 7? Right back. Okay.
Oh, snap, y'all over here shooting? Y'all over here shooting?
Yeah, you know we doing a little something.
You know, let me hop up in here real quick.
Let's go. You gotta wait, brother, man.
Hey, what you mean, bro?
That on rolling, man. You gotta wait. You finna bet or something or what?
I put that at you crap out.
That's your point, you know?
You ain't gonna
You
hit
know what it
nine.
is?
You're not gonna hit
Yeah.
nine.
Right back to your players. Oh, you weak. Come on, you weak. Shut up, man. Watch this, right back. No. That's for your mama.
Man, that's bust. That's my money.
No, it ain't.
That's snake eye, dope.
Nigga, that's personal. Snake out.
Come on, man, hit it.
Okay, I'm stopping with y'all niggas now. You know,
Where you at?
this for the GI.
That's for my money. Bam.
Hey,
Whoa, hold on, wait, whoa. That's crap, man. Hold on, G. Hold on, wait. What you talking about? Wait, you gotta get that back. Wait, hold on.
You gotta get that back. That ain't your money, fam. No.
Wow, I didn't know how bad gambling was.
Absolutely.
This script is so cheesy.
Well, it's no big deal considering everybody is asleep during advisory anyway.
Since we're talking about teen sleeping, let's check out the story Matt and PJ made on teen sleep.
Did you know that only about 15% of teens in high school regularly get the recommended amount of sleep each week? I'm Dan Elmer, here to tell you about your need for sleep. Every year, almost 100,000 car accidents are caused by drivers or drivers that fell asleep at the wheel.
Miss Mahalik, how much sleep do you get?
During the school week, I usually get about 8 hours a night, and then on weekends, probably 9 to 10.
That's pretty impressive. Generally, I would get about 4 hours.
Yeah, I would not be able to survive on that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Also, how much caffeine do you drink to stay awake?
Not a lot, I would say. I probably have a Diet Coke 3 times a week, something like that. So not even every day.
Diet Coke, that's a pretty tasty beverage right there.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it was nice interviewing you.
Thank you very much.
Jose, how much sleep do you get on a regular basis?
9 hours.
That is really good. I get about 3-4 hours. So, how much caffeine do you take to stay awake?
I consume no caffeine whatsoever, at least not usually.
Lack of sleep amongst teens can limit your ability to learn, listen, and solve problems. It can make you more prone to pimples, weight gain, and even lead to a rise in inappropriate or aggressive behaviors. No pills, vitamins, or energy drinks can replace good sleep, so make sleep a priority.
Hey, you want to know what that story reminds me of?
Yeah?
People driving.
How does people driving have anything to do with teen sleep?
I don't know, but a PSA on drunk driving followed by update, sports, and tech bite.
Text messaging has risen to be a dominant form of communication. It is now an important part in most teenagers' social lives. Today, 77% of all teenagers own cell phones. Of those teenagers, the amount who text daily has risen from 51% just 6 years ago to 75% today. With that rise, a new trouble is present. 37% of all adults admit to texting and driving. Those adults are now subject to severe risks. They are 23 times more likely to be in an accident. In fact, texting and driving leads each year to 200,000 crashes. In your car, put away your cell phone. It is not worth the risk to text and drive.
Good morning, Kennedy. I'm Melina here with your weekly update. 2 seniors will be selected to deliver formal addresses at the grad ceremony. Tryouts will be held in the Eagle Conference Room on Wednesday, May 9th at 2:30. Please see Ms. Seal in the main office for additional information. May 9th grade reports come out again, and freshmen, if your grades aren't up to par, you need mandatory tutoring right after school on Mondays at 2:30, so make sure everything is running smoothly. Today's the last day to sign up for the Cultural Cook-Off. Sign up with Ms. Wilbert or Ms. McCleveland. If you did not sign up, it may be canceled. Reminder that the Peace Run is on Friday. Wear proper footwear and clothes. If you do not, you won't run. That's all for this week, Candy. I'm Melina with your update. Now let's take it to Paul with sports. See you in the hallways.
I am Paul with this week's sports. As strong storms start to go across the state, our Eagle sports team still play strong. Over the past week, the boys' baseball team went 1-4 in the toughest part of their schedule. The one win was on the road against Minneapolis South. The final there was 10-6. This week they have 3 conference games and 1 out-of-conference game. Today they take on Lakeville North. Tomorrow will be the Battle of the Eagles as they play Apple Valley. Both of those games are at Red Haddocks Field. Monday, the 7th, they head on out to Rosemount to battle the Irish. To wrap up the week, they're at Red Haddocks Field for their non-conference game against Minneapolis Southwest. All of these games start at 4:15 p.m. The softball team had no luck this week, going up against some of the top teams in the South Suburban Conference. They went 0-3. This week they hope to turn things around. Tonight they play host to the Panthers of Lakeville North. Tomorrow it will be round 2 of the South Suburban Conference Eagle Battle as Apple Valley comes here. Both of those games are at Kelly Fields. On Saturday morning, they have an out-of-conference game at Dred Scott against Faribault at 10 a.m. To finish up the week, they head on out to Rosemount and battle the Irish at Rosemount. All of the games start at 4:15 p.m. except for Saturday. The boys lacrosse team had the most difficult part of their schedule as they played the 2 top teams in the South Suburban Conference. They played hard in both but had no luck. This week's schedule is completely the opposite. It is pretty easy. On Friday, it is the Battle of Bloomington as they take on the Jaguars of Jefferson. The game starts at 5:30. Then next Tuesday, it's the Lakers of Prior Lake who they play. The game starts at 6 p.m. Both games are on the turf here at Kennedy. In the past week, the girls lacrosse team went 1-1. The one win came last night against the Egan Wildcats with a final score of 22-13. The upcoming schedule for the team looks like this. On Thursday, they have their Battle of Bloomington as they host the Jaguars of Jefferson, starting at 5 p.m. Then, Tuesday the 8th, Prior Lake comes up here for a good battle. That game starts at 4 p.m. Both of the games are also on the turf here at Kennedy. Come on out and support the Eagles sports teams as their season starts winding down. Stay with Kennedy Impact for more information on sports, scores, and stories. Here's a short message and this week's book review.
There are people in these lands who possess extraordinary powers called graces. A grace can be infinitely valuable or utterly useless. A graced one may run as swift as the wind or see weather before it comes, while another may only talk backwards without thinking or climb tall trees. My name is Katza. I'm an instrument of punishment for my king, and my grace is killing.
Well, I'd say that was a pretty good show.
Yeah, the anchors were pretty amazing as well.
That's all for this week's show.
Against Minneapolis Southwest. And we're going to have to redo this again.
My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl.